One thing that's been radically overhauled in Logic 8 is integration with video clips, and all of the changes are wholly positive. What I've got within this arrangement is a movie clip, which, as within Logic 7, has unfolded onto a video track with thumbnails. But if I want to, I can resize this window as little as I like, or indeed place it up in a dedicated small little movie pane so it's out of the way up here, either way, or playback in time with my piece. But one of the most useful functions within the new version of Logic is within the Options menu, which is the ability to import audio from movie directly. So if I click on this particular function, what will happen is that Logic will literally just rip the audio from the film and place it in the audio bin. So if I come over to the media browser, you can see within the audio bin I've now got the audio ready to integrate into the piece. Why is this useful? Well, I can tidy up dialogue for a start. If there's lots of background noise, I can go through, EQ, compress, and take any overdubbed dialogue and improve it. And the same thing is true of music. I could use that for mastering. But similarly, I can add new content onto the soundtrack as it stands at the moment, either by replacing any temp track that might be there, or adding atmospheres, effects, or new musical parts to a piece. So if I suddenly decided I wanted to add Apple loops or musical parts, I could do that very easily too. So once I'm happy with my new soundtrack, a second function allows me to dump the audio file back onto the film. Within the Options menu, this movie drop-down also has Export Audio to Movie as well. And then I can make some sound setting changes, so I can decide the sample rate, various things within here too. I can rename the new movie with this new soundtrack, give it a name here, decide where I want it to go, and simply hit save. And I can decide which parts of the original sound to retain. So if I want to keep the original 2 channels on there as well as add new stuff, I can do that too. So when I hit OK, the film will render complete with its brand new soundtrack and its new title as well. And because I haven't set an endpoint for this piece, it's just going to run on and on and on. So I'm just going to interrupt this process while we go through. But what's clear is that whether you're working on home movies and you're tidying up dialogue and audio, or whether you're working to commissioned picture, it's never really been easier to integrate audio and export it back out again afterwards.